welcome back to B.Y.C Crochet. My name is Brenda and welcome to my yarny cave. If you are just stumbling by this channel, don't forget to hit the subscribe, notification, like, comment, all the good stuff. And thank you so much for taking a little bit of time out of your morning. It is morning here in Florida to spend it with me. It is actually 9:49 a.m. Saturday, May 27th, and I've already gone to the grocery store. I put my groceries away. I just finished brewing my cup of coffee. How about we start with a little bit of positivity? What do you say? Today we're going to read Smiling Helps. And this is what it says. It says, when you least feel like it, smile. Even a tiny one makes a big difference. You are not smiling to pretend to be happy, but instead because it's difficult to be unhappy and smile at the same time. Smiling is simply showing yourself a bit of grace during hard times. It does not mask your feelings, but instead lightens the weight of whatever you're carrying. A smile offers temporary relief. It is a gift that you can give yourself at any moment. Those are words to remember, because we all go through those challenging times, you know, those difficult moments. Even when we think about people that we've lost in our lives, sometimes we feel saddened, and the moment we think of something like really funny that happened, and we smile and we laugh about it, even though the person's no longer with us, it really does lighten up the mood. So that's a good one. And even when you're stressed, and even when you're anxious, this is something for me to remember as well. Just smile. I think there's a song that says that, but I'm not going to sing it, nor do I sing well, or you know how YouTube is with music, so let's not get in trouble with YouTube. But thank you guys so much for hanging out with me this Saturday morning, and welcome once again if you're new to this channel, if you're just stumbling by. My name is Brenda. This is my yarny cave. This is where everything happens. This is where I do my crochet. This is where we talk about yarn, where we discuss woodwork. My husband and I do some woodwork. Oh, these are little samples of the stuff that we do. I do also work with Polymer Clay and some other stuff, but today we're going to do an unbagging. And this unbagging is from discontinuedyarns.com. I'm going to put the link below. And these are some yarns that I picked up a couple of weeks ago. I was really surprised because they really arrived quickly. And actually, I threw away my receipt, but I know how much I paid for it. So I will share with you how much I shared. But how about we take a look at this yarn? This is a yarn that I've never had before, and I got I'm part of their mailing list, so I got an email letting me know that they're having a sale, buy one get one. I'm not sure if it's still on. In fact, I am going to see if I can pull it up while I have you guys here so that we can give you real-time information. I think it's just the right thing to do if I'm going to show you the yarn, right? It's been a weird week. It's been a hard week a little bit. My husband has been, you know, we have a landscaping company. My husband's been working by himself. His worker got something in his eye and injured it, and my husband, poor thing, has been working on his own the last few days, and to say the least, it has been really busy for him. So he's been coming home really late, and so yeah, a little bit of a bummer. We were supposed to go to a wedding yesterday, but he got home late and really tired, and by the time he got home, he was not up for it. And I'm the kind that if I'm not with him, I'm not going. So okay, so let me pull this up and see. Yarns. Trendsetter. Okay. This one is Autumn Wind hand dyed. Okay. Where are you? They may not be on sale again. I mean, they may not be on sale anymore, but let's see. Let me see something here. No, the sale is over. However, they're still on sale. It's just that when I got these, it was buy one get one free, and some of these were $8 and change, and the other ones they were both $8 and change. They were either $8.45 or $8.25, but they're no longer buy one get one. But as the title of the website indicates, discontinuedyarns.com, they do have a lot of beautiful yarn at discounted prices. They are in California, and they do offer free shipping on domestic orders in excess of $100. So if you get yourself a nice haul, but they have some beautiful yarns, I recommend that you guys go check them out. I've purchased from them several times, and the only reason I bought this one is because this particular yarn, I'll show you the information in a minute, is something a little bit different than what I've used in the past, and I was very curious, and I'm very happy with this so far. So this, enough talking, this is oatmeal cookie from Trendsetter Yarns, Autumn Wind hand dyed. It is 90% cotton and 10% cashmere, and it is 175 yards. And let me just grab this one. It's got creams, it's got gray, it's got tan, it's got a little bit of brown. This one has a little bit of kind of like a very light peach. They're hand dyed, so of course, you know, each hank is going to be a little bit different. But look how beautiful. This is 90% cotton, 10% cashmere. I have never used cashmere. I have never purchased cashmere, and I thought this was a great opportunity to try it out. Basically came out to like $4 and change each hank, so you know, I couldn't pass that up. So this is the bag of 10. They're all, you see, this one's got, you can see a little bit better the peach, and trying to see, because sometimes, you know, they kind of look a little bit different. This one's got more khaki. This one's got, you see the peachy right there, got the gray. Really beautiful yarn, and it's really soft. There is a similarity to the softness of sugar wool cotton, but there's something slightly different in the feel. So I'm not sure. So what I'm going to do is probably this weekend or next week before I go back to work, I'm going to cake these up, keep myself busy caking it up, and get them ready to be used. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it, but I'm thinking possibly I'm going to pull, go into MJ's Off the Hooks site and see if I can find a pattern that I can use this on. I want to make something that is going to be really nice and I'm going to wear, because this yarn, being cotton and cashmere, will be really pretty to wear. So this is the information. It doesn't give me much in reference to washing instructions, so if you are familiar with cotton cashmere blends, let me know what you recall or know to be the usual washing instructions for them. And this is, once again, is called oatmeal. You can't see it because it's white writing on a colored background, but it's oatmeal cookie. Trendsetter yarns, 175 yards, give or take, 90% cotton, 10% cashmere. Beautiful. Very pleased with this. So I only got 2 different colorways. They're both from the Trendsetter line, and they're both 90% cotton and 10% cashmere. The other one that I got is also a Trendsetter yarn, but this one is called Trendsetter Yarns Autumn Wind Shade. And the color of this is Shades of Cocoa. Shades of Cocoa is the color of this one, and look at this beauty. It's got sprinkles of color, it's got cream, it's got a little bit of burgundy, it's got this brown that is kind of like a burgundy undertone. Look at the colors. Let me see if I can find another one here that you can appreciate a little bit more. There you go. The colors. I would love to see how this is going to work up. I think this is going to be beautiful. This is also 90% cotton, also 10% cashmere. It is part of the same Trendsetter yarns line. A different colorway grouping, but still 90% cotton, 10% cashmere, 175 yards. And again, the color is, this one is Shades of Cocoa. And so once again, if you guys know how cotton cashmere behaves, if you purchased it in the past, if you're familiar with it, you know the do's and don'ts, go ahead and let me know. These are 3 different hangs. Look how pretty. I think that is going to be so beautiful, especially for the fall. That would be really pretty. So I'm going to have to really think about what I'm going to make with these yarns. But definitely those 2 yarns are going to be made up in garments for myself. Ah, it's so good to drink that coffee nice and hot. It just goes down your throat. It's just like, feels so good. So what else is going on? So what is on my hook? I'll tell you what's on my hook. I have a blanket that I don't know why I do this, but I'm doing a throw, or a throw / blanket. These are the kind of blankets that I put in the bed of in the feet of my bed. So I have my Yorkie Poo, which is, you can't see him, but he's laying right next to me. He always sleeps at the foot of the bed. And I normally put throws because I don't like him sleeping on top of the comforter. So I'm making a blanket to put at the foot of my bed, and I am using some of the yarns were on sale. Caron Blossom Cake. This was a buy one get one 50% off at Michael's. The color is charcoal, and it's 61% cotton, 39% acrylic. Sorry about that. I don't know what they're barking at, but you know dogs. So this is the colorway. It's gray, but then it's got a little bit of like a turquoisey blue in there, or turquoisey green. It kind of looks a little green sometimes, a little blue sometimes, depending on the angle that you're looking at, or gray. But very pretty. It is a size number 4. Just in case. I'm sure you guys are familiar with these blossom cakes, but it's a size number 4. It calls for a 5mm hook, but I'm using a 6.5mm hook. You can wash, tumble dry. It does have quite a bit of yardage. It's got 481 yards, but it is once again number 4. So let's see. The hook that I'm using, actually I'm using, in case you're wondering, the stitch I'm using, the Suzette stitch, is a stitch that I love, and I do have a tutorial. If you're interested in this stitch, I will put the link at the end of the video, so check it out if you want to learn how to do the Suzette stitch. Very simple, very beautiful. I love this for blankets, especially for baby blankets. And the hook that I'm using is Hobby Lobby's plastic hook. And I actually started with a metal hook. I think I was using my pony hook. Yeah, I was using a metal pony hook, and it was really dragging. And I decided to switch it, and the moment that I switched, it was like butter. This thing just started just like, it was super slick, super soft. And that goes again, it's the reason why, here I'm going to justify. Here's the reason why we have multiple hooks and multiple brands and multiple materials that they're made out of, whether wood, plastic, metal, aluminum, all sorts. So, you know, yarns behave differently with different hooks, and sometimes if you start working on one and you feel that it's dragging or something, then you switch to a different hook and see if it works better for you, if it helps you with your work, if it makes it easier on your hands. Because had I kept going on with that other metal hook, I would have been in so much pain. It's bad enough because, you know, a blanket, especially a throw, it's quite, you know, it takes some work, and I can already feel it in my hands. I can only imagine what it would be like if I was using my metal hook. And this hook is super slick with this yarn. So it's not the drag, it's just that I'm also a very tight crocheter, so I put a lot of tension in my hands when I do crochet. So that's what's on my hook. What else is going on? I don't have much else going on, guys. I'm just waiting to hear back from my new employer to see if I'm going to be traveling to Miami for my orientation, or if I'm going to go ahead and do the orientation here. Aside from that, I'm just trying to stay calm and keep chill. It's the last week before I start my new job, God willing, and just praying that everything goes well, just praying that it is a good fit, just praying that you know, I have very high expectations of myself, and I put a lot of pressure on myself. And that is a double-edged sword, because, you know, you do want to do well, but you also want to give yourself some grace. So I need to work on that. But yeah, that's what I got going on. Let me see. I did post recently that Crochet.com has the hooks, the dot hooks, again on sale. Let me just double check to make sure they have not sold out again. Your favorite hooks are back in stock, is what it says. Yep, $24.99, and they are, as of today, they are still available. So if you've been meaning to get yourself a set of crochet hooks from Crochet.com, the dot hooks, I will go ahead and put the link below. I'm not affiliated or anything, so just go ahead if you are interested, or I'm reminding you to get them. Just go ahead and hit the link below, and it'll take you down to them. I'll just put the link straight to Crochet.com. Once again, it's not an affiliated link. I'm just facilitating it for you to be able to find the hooks in case you're interested. And that is all I got, guys. Home alone again today. It's Saturday. I'll tell you what happened yesterday. Yesterday I was here at home, as I normally am, sitting in my office, in my yarny cave, and I was crocheting and watching, I don't know, I think I was watching some K-drama or something. I can't remember. I was watching some lives, and I was watching some K-drama. I was watching a little bit of everything. And I'm looking out the window, and there's a black garden snake, literally crawling. I mean, this is I would say a good 3 foot long, at least. I couldn't see the entire thing because, of course, she was crawling all over the place. But just crawling over the hedge and through the hedge, and it came up through the window, in the windowsill. And I'm looking at it. I'm thinking I'm recording it with my phone to send it to my husband. And when I looked, I realized I did not hit record. So I tried to record it again, and she was just kind of peeking her head out the shrubs. The hedge, I should say, by the window, and she's kind of looking, and and you know, doing what snakes do, which they with their tongues and smelling the air and searching around. And this morning when I let the dogs out, I realized that she was going into the base of the she shed. There's like a void between the ground and the shed, and she went in there, and I had to tell my husband just in case. It's a garden snake, so it's actually good that they're here, because if there's any mice or any other critters, they're really good about keeping those in check, and they're not dangerous, but just never know. We have here near our house quite a few homes that have fruit trees like mangoes, avocados, oranges, and whenever you have that, you always get to you find that attracts little mouse, rats, whatever you want to call it. I don't know what kind of furry creatures they are, aside from, you know, the cute chipmunks. What is it? I can't think of the word right now, but you guys know what I mean. So, you know, I'm a little torn between having the snake here at the house. Although I've killed one before. I used to have a Chow Shepherd mix years ago, and he was outside one time, and when I went to get him because he wouldn't come in, he was actually not sure if he thought he was playing with it or trying to kill it, but he kept grabbing it and throwing it and grabbing it and throwing it. And that was when, you know, I still didn't know much about these kinds of critters, and I ended up killing it. But now I know that they're harmless. I just, you know, it's a little creepy. It's still creepy. I got my hair cut as well. Got my hair colored, getting ready for going back to work. I got layers put in. But I went to bed yesterday with my hair wet, so it's a little jacked up. So what else? I'm just babbling away, and I don't have nothing else, I don't think. So thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. Thank you so much for spending time and just watching my videos. I don't know what has happened, but I've lost like over 40 subscribers, and I don't know if it's just like a purge that sometimes YouTube does, but it's just really a huge drop in the number of subscribers that I've lost. And I don't know, like I said, it may be purged for accounts that are no longer active. I don't know what it is, but for those of you who are watching my videos, I thank you so much. It really means the world to me. I'm trying to grow my channel this year, and it just seems like the numbers are going in the opposite direction, but that's okay. You know, it's I just do the best that I can, and we just keep on, moving forward. So once again, thank you guys for hanging out with me. I hope that wherever you are in the world, you're having a wonderful morning, noon, night, evening. I love you guys from the Yarny Cave. Peace. I love you guys. Till next time. Bye.